Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing fantastic as always. I'm coming to provide you with some insights, some valuable information about how you could potentially make $1,000 a day. I say potentially because it really involves a lot of, your drive, your initiative, what you're going to put into it, and how you're going to be able to do that, right? So I just wanted to give you a good visual of how you could potentially do this, or how you're going to do this, right? Let's not even put that out there. Let's put out that positivity, how you guys are going to do it. And here's some of the best ways to make $1,000 a day using AI. There are people who are doing that every day, if not even more a day using AI, right? AI is coming to the space, as you guys already know. It's exploding, so it's really important for you to get ahead of the curve as opposed to being behind it, right? So you want to focus on high impact, scalable strategies that launch quickly. These methods come from expert guides and real world case studies. So I'm gonna give you some couple of case studies that some people are actually doing right now, and just to show you guys how to do it. Let me move my big head out the way. Cool, and I'm gonna shrink it. It's the mini me. Yeah. All right. So the first way you want to be able to do this, right, is automated content creation. A lot of people are using ChatGPT for this. They run it to maybe DeepSeek. They're using Claude AI. There's Gemini. There's Copilot. There's a number of them, right? There's Jasper AI. There's Write Hero. There's a number of writing tools out there. But a lot of people are also using this to make money, right? Whether it be creating your blog posts or anything that it has to do with content creation, you can utilize these writing web services for, right? So number one, you have AI powered writing. ChatGPT, like I mentioned, you have Jasper, you have WriteSonic to rapidly produce content. Again, you can rapidly produce blog posts, articles, scripts, anything that has to do with content creation. This is where AI shines, right? Number two, you have freelance platforms. Did another video about freelancing and how you can make money doing that, right? Offer services on Upwork, on Fiverr, to reach clients immediately. You can even start reaching out to cold emailing and start reaching out to clients yourself, just to see, if there's something if your services are something that they're looking for, right? There's a number of different ways. We have to be resourceful, right, guys? I know a lot of times we feel overwhelmed and not like how we're going to make this extra money or side hustles, but you got to be resourceful with a lot of the things that you have at your disposal, right? Number three, what AI does is it speeds up delivery, right? AI is really for enhancement. It's not necessarily something that you want to rely on solely, but you want to utilize it for enhancement, to speed up your delivery, to speed up you servicing your clients so that you can make more money, right? Number two, you have building AI powered apps. There are a number of different platforms out there. I'm giving you a small smidgen of the platforms that are out there, of the app builders that you can make. A lot of people already jumped into, building these chatbots, and, this is nothing new, but the nuances is that people are building AI agents, right? These agents are picking up phone calls, they're scheduling calendars, right? They're doing a number of different things in the back office, whereas the business owner can really just focus on the business, right? So use OpenAI. There's TensorFlow. There's WebSim.ai. To build apps and chatbots. There's a number of other ones, like I mentioned. Do your research. Go find out the ones that are best suited for you, that you feel that it's easier for you to use, and then use that, right? Sell these solutions. You can even start selling them. You don't even need to go do it for a client as a service. You can just create them and sell them, and then let other people do that. AI automation for local businesses. Like I mentioned, a lot of businesses have yet to even get into the space of automation or AI, right? They still don't even know how to utilize it. You, as an expert or as a person who's just understanding it, can come and service them and use this. You hear a lot of the pioneers on the internet, telling you about AI automation, AI SMMA, and things of that nature. So you can utilize a lot of these services and a lot of these tools for you to be able to enhance your agency if you're building that, or just your business in a sense, right? In itself, excuse me. Set up systems, create automated chatbots, lead generation systems. Lead generation and email is one aspect that has yet to change, right? Everybody still has an email. So until that changes, utilize that, right? You want to target local shops, help plumbers, help salons, help other local businesses automate their inquiries, right? And this is just, again, a small segment of the local businesses that are out there. They're HVACs. There are a number of them. I'm not going to make this too long. You guys already know if you're in this space. Right? Charge a fee, right? Collect setup fees plus monthly retainers to reach that $1,000 a day. easily, right? There are companies out there who are doing this right now, right? So it's really a matter of you being resourceful, you understanding what you want to provide to this the industry in itself, which industry you're deciding on choosing. Don't be a generalist, because again, similar to how SMMA was, when everybody was just trying to be social media market agency for everybody, it was really hard for them to get their foot in. But when they became a social media marketer for a dentist, or a plumber, or HVAC, then that's where they were able to get their foot in, and they became an expert in that space. Do the same thing using AI. Right? Launch AI-powered e-commerce businesses. This can take it's a learning curve, but there are a lot of platforms now, and actually it's just really a click, right? So set up a shop, use Shopify AI. Now that Shopify has it, features to create an automated store, connected to the DS store, the automated one that just does the drop shipping. I may be messing it up, but there's a number of them out there. And then automate filling the store. And then once a purchase comes in, a person clicks it, it automates it. It automatically sends out to the drop shipper. The drop shipper sends it to the client. Your credit card's already attached. Everything is just fluid. It's just a matter of you marketing it. Optimize operations, automate product recommendations, inventory, and pricing decisions using AI. They can even find out what's trending, right? You don't have to do all that manual searching that we had to do in the past. A lot of the other e-commerce businesses had to do in the past. And market aggressively. Like I mentioned, a lot of it just comes down to marketing. So when you get your trending products, or when you find, any of the stores that you see that are viral, and you want to kind of mimic it, make sure you marketing your business aggressively so that you get in front of the audience, right? It's all about attention. AI-driven courses and consulting. I know you've heard a lot about this, but again, people are now learning about AI, and the more that they learn about AI, come into the space, they're going to want to learn about AI, and that's where you come into play. Share your knowledge, create courses about AI on Teachable or Udemy, offer consulting to businesses adopting AI technologies, charge from $100 to $500 per hour, and that's on a lower scale, right? There's some consultants charging boatloads of money. I was going to say a shit ton, but they're charging boatloads of money for just being a consultant, because they're specialized in a space. Specialization always gets the biggest profit there is, right? When you're specialized. Do not be a generalist. And course creators often report that they're making over $10,000 a month just with their courses that they're creating. So these are some things to think about, right? You definitely don't want to do all of it, but definitely find one of these, pick it, and jump into it. Affiliate marketing with AI. This is another space where AI has changed the game, right? It can build platforms. It can create a website. You can create a website using AI. Then you can create a YouTube channel to drive that traffic to that website using AI generated content. Use AI to identify high commission products and search trends. Right? Again, a lot of the manual stuff that you used to do in the past, you don't have to do that anymore. And generate income. And once it's set up, earn a passive income. This could be your side hustle while you're doing other things in other businesses. So again, AI is coming to the space and has changed the game. Automate video content creation. A lot of people are still iffy about AI content, but with the introduction of VO3, from Google, it's changed the game. You see how, if you're watching any videos online, you see how realistic it is, right? From all of the contents they're making with the animals to the content that they're making with humans, it's so realistic, right? So use AI to be able to help you create video content if you feel like you're a person who don't want to get in front of the camera. FYI, I didn't want to get in front of the camera, right? But I was always really good with communicating, so this is something that I needed to do, and I was always really good at teaching. That was a position that I had with one of my sales jobs. So it's only best suited for myself, right? So this is where I was able to kind of dive in and be able to help you guys too. So most beginner friendly methods, right? The AI content creation, speed to time, it's really fast. Skills, it's low to medium, right? Depending on where your skill level is at. If you could be a beginner in this, and the earning potential is high. All of these earning potentials are high, right? So it's just a matter of what level you're at and how you plan on kind of diving into the space. Again, like I said, don't be a generalist. Don't jump into everything, right? Because it just looks fancy and I just want to do it, right? Just pick one. And then from there you can add to your tool belt. Right? AI for local businesses. It's fast, low to medium, but earning potential is high. AI for e-commerce. It's medium because, again, there is a learning curve, but medium, you need medium skills to understand e-commerce and everything like that, and selling, but the earning potential is huge. right? AI app services, another medium. The skill level is medium to high because this is where building AI agents and things of that nature for businesses come into play, right? Earning potential, again, is huge. Really choose which one is best suited for you and dive into that one. Then add on later on as you get more proficient. So here's some key steps, right, for hitting that $1,000 a day. You can hit it. You can hit it. You heard me the first time? You can hit it. $1,000 a day, 7 days a week, that's $7,000 at the end of the week, right? Multiply that times 4, right? Multiply that times, 12 months in a year. Like now you see where the income is going. This is where the compounding comes in to play, right? So leverage your automation. Use AI for repetitive tasks to scale your business quickly. Focus on high ticket services. This goes back to in the past when they used to have high ticket drop shipping. Used to really always focus on high ticket products, right? Because that's where you're gonna make your most money. Target local businesses. Start small. Similar to any agency that you've seen in the past growing, they've always started small. Start with your local. Then you start to expand once your expertise and your confidence start to expand, right? Use existing platforms like Fiverr, Upwork. There are a number of other ones. These are just the popular ones. Shopify, again, a number of other e-commerce platforms. These are just the popular ones to get immediate access to your clients. So here's some real world examples, right? There's some people in DeepSeek, I'm not giving any names, where users are reporting making $1,000 a day automating content and their business processes, right? So people are doing this. There are local business chatbots, which I know you guys already seen. There are a number of different YouTubers out there, as well as other businesses that do create these, that have a setup fee and a monthly retainer, right? And they're generating substantial daily income doing that. And then there's video automation, AI powered utilization through ads and client services. How many faceless channels have you guys heard about that are making, again, buckets of money, right? Everybody's getting to the bag. So this is definitely feasible. It's just a matter of you taking the time out to learn it and applying yourself. Here's some final thoughts on this, right? Again, when it comes, you can utilize AI for freelance services, for business automation, for digital products, but it all boils down to which one you want to do, right? So decide on which one you want, pursue it, see if it's something that is viable for yourself, and if not, pivot. Right? Always be a person to pivot. Don't be a person that, I'm stuck here and this is it. I've tried a number of different businesses and I failed at it, right? In the past it was Amazon FBA, it was drop shipping on eBay, it was, Etsy store, it was, affiliate marketing, it was, digital marketing, it was SEO. Let me go down the list. All right? Don't let me go down the list because, just similar to how many jobs I had. Anyway, the point of the matter is, right, you need to figure out which one is best suited for you. And then from there, you pivot, right? Continue to pivot. Always pivot until you find the one that rocks for you. Because at the end of the day, you matter, right? And what you do matter. And how you love what you do matter, right? So that's it. That's my final thought on this. I just wanted to give you guys another rundown. I've created a number of different ones about AI and how you can make money in the AI space. And I'm going to continue to do that because this is a industry that is not going anywhere. It's just going to continue to explode. Again, the next wave right now is AI agents, right? Creating AI agents. I've created a number of ChatGPT agents for myself and my business. There are a number of different AI agent platforms. So that's the next wave that a lot of people are jumping on. So it's just a matter of getting in it, right? And as always, I'm gonna leave you guys with stay safe, stay dangerous.